Hi, this is a vinyl update and it's going to be a little different. Normally I show everything I buy, now I don't. The records I'm not keeping or are not that cool or interesting, I'm not going to show. Simply because I doubt you care. I don't think any of you are interested in me showing records that you can find in the dollar bin, because I found them in the dollar bin. But sometimes I find records in dollar bins or goodwills that are pretty cool. I do. There's only one of those. The rest are new records. I actually bought a lot of new records, which is okay because I'm not going to the Goodwill that often. I don't have time. Blah de blah de blah. Anyway, let's start with the update. First up, I found this at Goodwill. This is Klaus Schulze, Dreams, from 1986. I had to pick it up. It wasn't that expensive. It was a little more than $1, €2.50. Came with the original inner sleeve, and it's on the Brain label. Klaus Schulze, everyone knows him. You know, he's the electronic guy from Tangerine Dream. He wasn't Tangerine Dream in the start, and he has done some amazing electronic records. And this is not an amazing electronic record, but it's a pretty good one. And I was surprised that I found this. So nice find for €2.50, which is not a lot of money. So there you go. That's Klaus Schulze. The new records I've got, a mixed bag of lots of stuff, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Let's start. This is a new band from Holland, or a new release from Holland, released in January on the Subroutine label. I love Subroutine records. The band is called Naive Set, and the album is called Reclining Nude. It is a indie pop record, sort of ramshackle sounding indie pop record, lo-fi, and I really enjoy it. It's got a poster that came with it. Let's see how this. I think this is how it should be, but you can't really see it, I guess. Blah blah blah. I'm not hanging this on the wall, obviously, but it's pretty cool that they add posters to it. Comes with I think a download code, but I can't find it. This is what the labels look like. Yeah, if you love your indie pop lo-fi and like I said, ramshackled, you know, this is most definitely worth a listen. I don't know if this would be interesting for anyone outside of Holland, but in terms of shipping costs, but you know, I think they're on Bandcamp. Yeah, check them out. I really like them. Then I got the latest Guided by Voices album. This is motivational jumpsuit. They're releasing record after record right now. This one came out, I think, a month or two ago. Again, as you can see, a shitload of songs, and it is, you know, once again a good record. Comes with inner sleeve and the standard Guided by Voices label. The songs on here are the best I've heard in a while. I think they're better than the last two records they did. Comes close to what they did in the 90s, but not as close as. But this is a really good album. I really enjoyed this. Next one is the new No Twist album, Close to the Glass. Double LP. This is the European edition on City Slang Records. Comes with two wonderful, colorful inserts with lyrics and information on the back, which you can't read because they've added spatial colors. One side is etched. Let's see if I can get that to well, you kind of see it. No, you don't see it at all. I don't think. Yeah, there. And the rest are, they all have labels like this. The No Twist. What do they sound like? They are a German band that have been existing since. They've been existing for 25 years. They've been making music. I discovered them through an album they did called Neon Golden, which I have on CD. And that was being described as sort of like Radiohead. And that's what they're doing now. They started out as a grunge band, but now they sound, well, I'm not going to say sound like Radiohead, but they've added experimental electronic layers to their music, which works fine. Compared to Radiohead, they're more poppy, more mainstream, if you will. But I really love this album. This is just awesome. If you love indie pop / indie rock with experimental electronica, you should check this out. This is really, really good. Like I said, this one is on City Slang Records. There we are. I think I can show it without the glare. Sorry, there. And in the US, it's been released by Sub Pop, so it's easy to get, not that expensive. I think Sub Pop might be a little cheaper, but who knows. Next record I got is the new Beck album. This is Morning Phase. This is my only Beck record so far. I've heard he's going to release a more electronic experimental album later this year. Fingers crossed. This is a wonderful album. I really, really love this record. Wonderful, mellow, just acoustic singer-songwriter stuff. It's on Capitol Records, and it's just a good record. No matter what other people say, he's doing different things, and I enjoy that. And this is just his more laid-back, relaxed kind of sound, which I enjoy. That's the new Beck. I'm not going to talk too much about that, because you guys might already know it. Then I've got this latest reissue on Superior Viaduct Records of Lesson Number 1 by Glenn Branca. This was a record I had on my wish list. I wanted the original 99 Records release. That is expensive. This one is not. And it has a bonus track, which is not on the original 12-inch. This is a double 12-inch. One 12-inch is 45 RPM. One 12-inch has only one side, which is 33 RPM. And it's experimental rock music, avant-garde rock music. Basically, how I see this music is classical pieces done with rock instruments, but not the way that certain metal bands or rock bands tend to do. This is own compositions, very dark, very brooding, very crescendoing towards a explosion of just wonderful noise. This is an amazing record. Check it out if you love experimental rock music, avant-garde rock music. One song on here has Thurston Moore and Lee Ronaldo of Sonic Youth. That's a good point to think. The more experimental sounds of Sonic Youth, that's what this sounds like. It also says, for fans of Sonic Youth, like I said, Swans, DNA, and Mars. So it's the more avant-garde post-punk, I think. Anyway, pretty psyched to have this in my collection now, so really, really happy with this. And then I saw a record at a record store. It's the only record I bought at the record store. And I was like, What? It cannot be an original. It cannot be an original. It must be a bootleg. I haven't done any research on it, but this is Melvin's Stag, originally from 1996, and this is on a label called Sleuth Records. I've never heard of this label. I've not heard the band mention this release, so it mustn't. It probably is not original. I think it's most definitely a bootleg, but this was so cheap. I just wanted to listen to it. I wanted to have it. Um, it's Melvin's. It's stoner metal, sludge metal, whatever you want to call it. It's heavy. It's noisy. It's filthy. It's Melvin's, and I'm really psyched that I found this. You know, even though I doubt it's legit, but it's a wonderful looking release. It sounds pretty good. Like I just shown, it's not colored. Most of the bootlegs that are from Melvin Records are colored. This one's black vinyl. Maybe it is legit. I don't know. If anyone has any information, just let me know. But this is out there, people. And that's it. That's all I have. There's one more record coming, I think this month. Could be wrong. We'll see. Anyway, that's the update. It's not that long. Did a good job, I think. Now I'm off. Still have time. Now I'm off to do some other stuff. Anyway, take care, final community. I'll be seeing you later, and leave some comments. You know, I hope I'll be able to return them. Yes? Cool. Bye bye.